this episode, the van broke, and we got a new car. Actually, that was found to be fake news, but we did rent the Jeep on Turo.
What actually happened is the van's breaker box broke due to a poor terminal and had to be taken to the shop for repair while we Airbnb hopped to Scope for good coffee and a place for the boat.
We found this cool boat-shaped coffee place called Steamer's Espresso in Blaine. The menu was pretty decent compared to some places. Other shops tend to be more for thrills and good coffee, but regardless, Lori is impressed.
This hut has a girl in it that has a bikini.
We finally found our favorite with Mocha Joe's and Anacortes. We decided to use the rental Jeep to check out some marinas nearby, including Semiahmo and Friday Harbor. But to get to Friday Harbor, we got to take the ferry to San Juan Island, which was such a treat. We pulled up to the booth to check in and pay. It was a tad expensive to take the Jeep on the ferry, but we decided it was worth it since we had gone through so much with the electrical on the van.
Just two of you?
Yes.
It's $68.80, and that's round trip.
Already?
We kept forgetting we were in a totally different vehicle, which happens to get a lot of attention because it's just super cool.
Yeah, I felt like he stared at us. And I realized he's probably just looking at the car. It's a great car. It is not ours. But it is today. It is today.
We got loaded onto the ferry and parked where directed. Before we knew it, we had arrived to the island. Driving past the main part of town, we headed to check out two different marinas, but unfortunately, we were unable to get a lot of footage since we had forgotten to bring our chargers in the rental Jeep.
Well, that's pretty cool. But being on the ferry and then now being on this beautiful island, yeah. It definitely seems way bigger.
But we were able to catch a glimpse of this group of wild turkeys from our second stop later on Lopez Island. Later, we ended up having to leave our first Airbnb in Anacortes for a bed and breakfast in La Conner called the Heron Inn due to some holiday booking conflicts. But Ella loved the new bed and breakfast.
She's annoying on purpose. There's nothing annoying.
Thanksgiving.
We were comforted to find the waterfront cafe in La Conner serving plates. Even the puppies wanted to partake. Shocker, I know. The best part about the bed and breakfast was not only the fireplace, but the jetted tub. We were happy to relax, knowing soon our van would be repaired. We had a lot to be thankful for, but remember not to be ignorant. The original encounter with colonists was less of a feast and more of a massacre, which is why elevating frequently suppressed indigenous voices matters, because we are on native land. Educate yourself by using online tools like Native Land Digital to learn about indigenous communities of lands occupied today. Consider contributing if possible. Stay tuned until next time after a repaired loo takes us to a winter wonderland.